There is nothing that will get more media attention. It doesn't make a difference whether it's television, radio, newspaper, print, social media. There is nothing that will get any more attention in sports these days than when someone airs their dirty laundry.
We have guys showing up to player-only meetings late, guys not showing up to player-only meetings. There's a lot that goes into that. Do we have to make this mandatory? Do we not have to make this mandatory? It's a lot of things of that nature that we got to get cleaned up, and it starts with the little things like that.
So there's a lot of angles to pick this apart, and we'll do all the above. I want to start here. What do you make of him getting that out through the media?
I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And I was really irritated just sitting here watching, because that's something that doesn't need to be said in a public forum. That's something that you say in front of your teammates. Say, hey, if you got a problem with individuals coming in late or something like that, you can confront them as a quarterback. But to put it out there in front of the media, what does that do, Coach?
Well, I look at it a little bit differently. I see a young man that I think is super frustrated, and I think he's calling out his coaches. Because obviously, if it's player-only meetings, I'm sure he's talked to those guys. It hasn't helped. Probably talked to his coaches. He's saying, hey, we don't have discipline on this team.
There is no doubt whatsoever that Tua Tagovailoa was calling out Mike McDaniel and the coaches for the Miami Dolphins after they lost another game this season. 5 out of 6 they've lost. And Tua goes up to the podium and decides to air the dirty laundry in public. It has everybody riveted right now, and everybody with an opinion. I'll say this much for Rodney Harrison. He was part of the New England Patriots, and there was excellent leadership in that locker room. You had Tom Brady, you had Harrison, you had Teddy Bruschi, you had a number of other players, plus you also had Bill Belichick, who at the time basically shut that locker room down. With all that great leadership in the locker room, all that great talent, nobody said anything outside of the locker room because they kept it inside. Tua is saying something now because he's frustrated, because his team sucks, because he knows it does. And he also knows that the only way to get anything done in this franchise right now, which is the biggest dumpster fire franchise in the National Football League, is to say something, is to get it out there, is to be pissed off in front of everybody else. And that's what he needs to do. I disagree with Rodney Harrison completely. I disagree with Tony Dungy. I disagree with a lot of these people, and many of them are former players or former coaches who are saying, oh, you don't air your dirty laundry in public. Yes, you do. Sometimes you need to.